to our Gemini Gen Xers out there. And I tell you, you are the first sign we're starting with. That's because Rob feels like mixing it up. That's how Rob and I flow. I tend to follow what I get told by Spirit, and that's one of his strengths is let's try something different and new. And as you can see, he's also being a Taurus and eating in the middle of this, so I guess I'm kicking it off. I will say this. Listening to Spirit, and you're going to hear, every sign is going to hear this. Rob and I were trying to decide. He just got diviners yesterday, and I tried talking to them last night, and every time I said, who do you want to do the diviners? Do you want me on the cross, or do you want Rob? Every time, Rob. That makes sense to me because he's very connected to the earth. And so we've been going back and forth today trying to figure out, one of the things we really want to start doing next is shorts. And so we'd love to hear from our viewers out there. In terms of shorts, would you like for Rob to divine as he's learning how to use the diviners? Because apparently Spirit is all like, this is an instrument that should be in his hands, not mine. And I will tell you, there was Spirit confirmation of that too. Not only was Spirit very slow in talking to me, but I actually posted the 2 vids that I did up on, we've got a TikTok account that we just started, and every single last one of our videos have been getting anything from 70 hits to well over 100 hits as we're putting them on there. But I put 2 divining videos on there. Each got 1 hit. So Spirit's definitely, this is going to be a Rob thing. Or if you don't want us to do divining, if you don't want to see Rob doing divining for shorts, we can do what we call hit it and quit it cards. Definitely our generation. I don't think I have to explain to anybody out there what a hit it and quit it card is all about. So, and my mom constantly is in my ear reminding me to thank my sister and her girlfriends for that idea. Nice. Hit it and quitting it, you know, once upon a time.
Yep.
You know, as I've said, of all of our generation, you know, when we pull Jezebel energy, there ain't anybody in our generation that'd be like, yeah, that was me back in, 18 to about 25. So we know, we get it. All right, so we are going to get started this week. As a reminder to you, Gemini, we are doing twin flame readings. We're going to find out, do you have a twin flame? Do you want a twin flame? If you do, what do you need to get to that twin flame? Are you already in with a twin flame? And if so, how's it going? So we're going to ask. We're going to do our usual 5s and see what Spirit comes up with for us. Rob said he's also feeling just to go ahead and use the Celtic cards again this week. Sounds like he's just really feeling like twin flaming and Celtic. So, I mean, this is why I follow, I mean, And I believe that. I tend to hear Spirit more, and I also, get a lot of downloads that way, but then I also am getting good at reading the cards too. So, kind of makes sense the way they're...
5 of Swords, baby.
All right, we got some...
Gemini, you got 5 of Swords.
Gemini, you're in air energy, and you are certainly in your air energy. The air up there. Who you fighting? Who you battling? Is the battle over? And if the battle's over, what next? All right, do you want to give us an overarching energy for Gemini?
Yes.
And I am not even using my cheat cards anymore.
I had to get up to speed, and I got to start studying.
Yep.
So I can start reading too. So.
Yep.
And it's all about, communication.
Yeah. As you see, we like that. We kind of feel like this forces us to do 5s too with you.
Yes. Oh yeah, we're doing 5 every day.
Man, last week that moon energy. Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Were y'all feeling that out there? Every single last moon energy read was like somebody was getting their ass kicked or doing ass kicking. Shit was being exposed. Yeah. Moon energy is the hardest for us, and we were like, oh man, that's when the hard part, the shadow working part, and that holding up of the mirror when you twinergy with somebody comes out. And you're like, why'd you say that? why did you look at my shoes funny?
Mine was, why are you ignoring my text?
Yep. Yeah, we do them boo-boo hard, but in the wrong way when we are stuck in moon energy. But I will say this for us. We've been together for over a year, been married since October, and we are getting better and better and better with moon energy, getting it out very quickly, talking respectfully, and then just, okay. So, yeah. All right, what do we got for this over?
Ooh,
Oh,
somebody
somebody's in the upside down. Oh, your strength is upside down, Gemini. All right, so maybe the battle is over, possibly, and now you're like, dude, I'm weak. You know, I'm weak. All right, we're going to get some, first of all, clarifying cards for you. Can you tell us why Gemini's strength is in the upside down?
Yeah.
What's going on?
What's going on? Come on, strength.
They might not have, oh, shit. Right off top, Gemini, the Lovers is in the upright. Did you battle with the Lover? Ooh, and the Nine of Wands, and you've got the Wounded Warrior card. So I think this is a Gemini who has, in fact, battled with their lover. Ooh, okay, Gems. What else? Anything else? Anything else? Yep, their strength is gone. They ain't got the strength to fight with this lover anymore, even though they are the Wounded Warrior. Boy, all right, nothing else. So we literally just got 2 clarifying cards, which tells me Spirit wants us to move on over to Kipperish, find out some more about you. I mean, this is actually a perfect storyline. So you've had a battle with your lover. Your Wounded Warrior is up, and your strength is in the reverse. That'll happen after a battle, my friend.
Feeling weak, overwhelmed, avoiding forces, issues, and focusing on recovery.
All right, this is an intuitive, though, babe. This is somebody that is an intuitive. Priest, high priest. What's up? Okay, you're also a nice guy. Okay, so your energy is okay on the flow.
Nice guy.
What else? Yeah, nice guys sometimes finish the last.
Yep.
Oh,
Sorry, I know
goodness.
that very well.
Well, whoever this is has no more energy to be in battle with a lover. Anything else? So interesting. Oh, yeah, that one flew. You got your ass kicked in this, huh?
What is that?
Opposition.
Ooh.
That chick is your ass kicked. Oh,
Yeah.
whoever this is ain't having it. Let's see what else. Okay. Well, Spirit is saying it's time to manifest something new.
Recovery.
Recovery. You in recovery.
Reflection.
And again, more confirmation that you are a seer, you are an intuitive, you need to be listening to Spirit, and Spirit is saying. Now, remember, we're doing a twin flame reading here, and the Lovers card pulled in the upright. We can see what you've been in battle. Like, we know you've been in battle with your lovers. Lovers can be a twin flame, but lovers can also be very karmic. Anything else, Spirit? Nothing else. So, right now, you are definitely in that Wounded Warrior mode. And Spirit says it's time to start using your intuition and seeing behind the veil. So, I want to just see if there's anything else that Spirit can tell us with the twin flame cards. I should have done those before I did Kipperish, but that's okay. I still want to see if there's anything else we can see on the lovers. I'm curious as to if this is more of a karmic, or if Spirit will tell us something about the fight, what you're trying to heal from, because you're definitely trying to heal. And Spirit is saying it's time to manifest something new. I'm very curious. Can you tell us about that lovers, please? It's about the lovers, Spirit, for Gemini. Yep. Hierophant. So you've been fighting with somebody that is very traditional. Okay. This is like traditional couple, babe.
Yeah.
Ooh, what flew at you?
Upside down.
In the upside down. Yes.
Yeah.
So the Wounded Warrior came in this time in the upside down. So I think this person is putting down their swords. I think this is somebody heading out of a relationship. Spirit wants them to. Spirit wants them to reverse this. Yep. Anything else? Yep, 10 of Swords. They're saying pull that in the upright for you. Put an end to it, please. Spirit doesn't want this for you anymore.
Avoiding forcing issues.
10 of Swords means you're done.
Right.
That somebody is sticking a fork in this one. They're done.
Well done.
Okay, you are all done. It looks like you already know this. This is Spirit is saying you're literally turning this around, and that this, you know which way you're going. You are a seer. You may be in the traditional, well, we'll say they could be military, they could be in government. You could go to church every single Sunday. Spirit is still telling you you're done. There's too much, is what I'm hearing here. Too much. The other thing we're going to do, and well, actually, I think before I'll do that, I will go the reverse on this. We're going to see what the sacred woundings are here. For Gemini, please. Ooh, let's see here. You've got somebody address wounds. It says, literally, address the wounds of anxiety and fear. So that would be the 9 of, when Spirit showed me the 9 of Wands in reverse, Spirit's asking you to put that in reverse and address the wounds of your own anxiety and fear. Will show up as a constant worry, restlessness, or a pervasive sense of dread about the future. Somebody's walking on eggshells in this relationship. It may manifest as physical tension, overthinking, or avoidance behaviors, often rooted in past trauma or unresolved emotional fears, preventing you from feeling secure in the present. It can keep your body braced for danger, even when nothing is actually happening. Okay, that's interesting. That makes sense. Spirit's telling you what you need to do to start putting that 9 in reverse and put a 10. Spirit's already saying put a 10 if you haven't already in whatever that is that has you walking on eggshells. Anything else that you want this gem? Yep, it's what you don't see. What you don't see is addressing unhealthy coping mechanisms. Will show up as relying on distractions, substances, or behaviors to avoid facing emotions, pain, or stress. You're being told to put an end to whatever this is. Okay? It often stems from a lack of emotional tools or unresolved trauma, leading to temporary relief but long-term harm. It can keep you numbing instead of healing. Okay? You are literally being told, turn this around. Okay? The 2 things Spirit wants you to work on that you probably need help with to get this turned around and to understand that you also have the 10 of, sorry baby, you go ahead. I'm still looking for it. Well, now I've lost it. So, but you guys also pulled the 10 of Swords, which means end. Put an end to. Okay? Spirit wants an end to that which is causing you. Spirit wants you to do this, to put the battlement down, because right now you're in this. Okay? Yep, somebody's ending a relationship here. I'm sorry. We are both very sorry for that. We really are. Babe, do you want to... Oh, I'm sorry. Before Rob does this, not to bring up more worries for you, we have decided that each week when we read, we're going to go ahead and pull an Illuminati card or 2, depending on what Spirit wants us to do. Anyone out there that's spiritual knows what the Illuminati is all about. We are just reading these as an awareness to help prepare. We see that the world is changing very quickly, not for always the ways we like, but we are going to put this just 1 or 2 to see what Spirit wants you to be aware of, depending on where this hits you in and what time, okay? So this is for Gemini, the Gemini Collective. What would you like them to be aware of, Illuminati-wise, please? And we'll give these to you every week, Gemini, just one of them. All right, here we go. Yep, return to nature, okay? You're the ones that are sticking the swords and things. Nature offers what no engineered system can: nourishment, clarity, and balance that cannot be commodified. Take time to disentangle from man-made chaos and plug into the living intelligence of the earth. Also a card that makes great sense for you. You see behind the veil. You may be involved in the traditional things and the more traditional, yes. So this tells me that you are involved somewhere. Maybe your other person is in church or something like this. You are all about traditional. But Spirit is reminding you that you still have the ability to see behind the veil, Gemini, and utilize this. Do you see all these chakras? This is another nice way of saying get out there in nature and reset your chakras. All right, I think this is like we're really getting good at honing in on who we're talking to. We don't know who we're talking to, but that's a very, your collective is, you're not feeling the twinergy this week for sure. Do you want to give them some roll of the die?
Yeah.
And then some charms before we end, or did you want to do, oh, I'm sorry, Rob. I keep forgetting that Rob needs to pull. Actually, Stace, you can see that I'm really failing with, and I think your ancestors are going to start like bitch slapping me. It's probably why they want you divining, not me. They know I hear, and they're like, why are you ignoring this? Sorry. I scrying and I do cards. Rob is the instrument guy. He really is.
Yeah.
Stace. All right, baby. Are you doing native spirit or is that medicine heart?
This is native spirit.
Oh, native spirit. Okay. All right.
Just some native spirit.
Telling me. Ooh, look how good you're getting at them shuffles.
Yes.
Every day he's shuffling.
All right. All right. Here.
Okay. Spirit of water.
Spirit of water.
Yeah, this is somebody they want.
Water went.
Spirit of water.
The waters.
Somebody is probably out near the ocean. Okay, card meaning. Trust your intuition. You have it. That's been verified for you several times. You are an intuitive. You see behind the veil. And even if you're in the traditional, this is also a veil seer, okay? Know that you're on the right path. Take time to nurture yourself. That's what you got told. Okay? Allow your inner child free reign. Believe in your dreams. Don't stifle your emotions. Trust the messages they're giving to you. Okay? I think it's a pretty clear message. Purify and cleanse yourself and your home. Healing is on its way. It's on its way.
Hell yeah.
Okay? You're sticking the swords in it and you're about to turn, you're about to basically, heal whatever that is, turn around that 9 of Wands, put that wounded warrior down and move on. But it does take healing and time. Healing is on its way. Emotional healing energy is expanding within you. Your native spirit wants you to know the spirit of water invites an emotional richness into your life. Communicate from your heart. Embrace your childlike wonder. This card also represents purification, cleansing, and healing. Remember, you're putting that 9 of warrior, you're turning that 9 of warrior around. You're putting the 10 of swords in whatever it is that was causing you pain and hurt with the lovers, okay? It also urges you to accept and embrace your emotions, all of them. Even the ones that you don't usually like. Meaning if you need to get out into nature and cry like a baby, do it. Ugly cry. Please do. All right? Additionally, trust your hunches. Gosh, I don't know how to say it any clearer to this person that you may be in traditional systems, but you see behind the veil. Okay? Additionally, push off from the shore of safety and enter the flow of life. All will be well. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. All right, now we can get them some die and then some trinky charms. All right, you've got a 60 and a 2. I feel like this person is 62 or they're 68 because there's an 8 there. Ooh, I actually need the cheat on this one. So this one is...
That's the bull.
Yeah.
It's
Taurus. Okay, you guys are some tough moes. Let me tell you. I think I was looking at this one, babe, right here. So yes, Pluto, regeneration and transformation. We may have a Taurus out there going through regeneration and transformation, and there's a 5. So I think this person's either 62, 68, or 65, has a connection to or is a Taurus, and then they're literally going through transformation. So do you want some Trinky Charms, babe?
Yes,
hold
I
them
do.
some Trinky Charms?
Yes.
About to put that wounded warrior to bed.
All right.
Nice. It's like a high priest. Somebody that's involved in the tradition. I think it's traditional religious pieces, but Spirit's reminding them you still, even without being inside of particular walls, in fact, specifically without being, this is one of our Gen dragon. Anytime we get a dragon, we know it's over to us. So this is a dragon. You are a warrior. You can burn things away that are not good for you. That's okay. Your ship's wheel was turned around and in the upright. Spirit is showing you're on a pause. You have to go and you have to do the healing work, okay? No walking on eggshells. That's not going to move for you until you do what you need to do. The frog. Somebody likes frogs, you know? But this also could mean that you're, because it's in the upright and moving, could mean you're about to leapfrog onto something new, which I believe you are as soon as you start the healing process. We have a Dalmatian dog here. Somebody's attached to Dalmatians or dogs. Your lucky charm is unfortunately upside down and, just turned upside down in both ways. So right now you're not feeling lucky, but that's why you're being told by Spirit that you have the ability. You can see behind the veil. And remember, see the dragon? That was in reverse. We pulled a dragon. This is your confirmation to whoever this Gemini is. That it's time to start turning things.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The twin dragon.
Twin dragon. Somebody,
Happy-go-lucky.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I couldn't get a good read on if this was a trinergy that's, fizzling out or just a lover, because our lovers can be powerful soulmate connections, but they don't necessarily have to be a twin flame. They can just be like a very strong soulmate connection. And since you're putting things to bed in process of that, this tells me this person is probably going to do a lot of awakening, a lot of healing, and come online and do great. Okay? We hope that helps you, Gemini. All right.
Good job.
See you next time.
Peace out.